Join us today for the mid-July 2024 GenCon update. This is the Geek Cabal channel. I'm Bobby.
I'm Owen.
And today we're going to be talking about a few important notes about GenCon here in the middle of July. It starts here in a couple weeks. You're probably going to see 2, maybe 3 GenCon videos pop up on our page here in rapid succession because there's some that we intended on recording earlier, but life happens. We haven't gotten around to it. So this is the first of them. And this is a quick few notes. This is Wednesday, the 17th that I'm recording this, and today GenCon sent out an email saying that they are going to close sales of 4-day badges and Saturday badges Friday, July 19th at noon Eastern Time. So 39 hours from right now. When I'm recording this, not when I'm going to get it up, which will be as soon as I get it edited. So fingers crossed. So yeah, if you are going and plan on buying a 4-day or Saturday badge, you need to do that by noon Friday. If you see this video after this and you haven't done that, you are out of luck. I don't think they'll have any on sale on site. They also anticipate that they are going to sell out of their badges before August 1st at the current rate they're selling them. So any badges at all that you plan on buying, buy them now, or you might be missing out. This will be the, I believe, 3rd time they have sold out, if that is the case. They sold out for the 50th anniversary, and I want to say a year, either the year after or the year after that. Then we had the dark times, the indeterminate virus of unspecified origin times, as the drinker would call it, COVID to the rest of the world. Bat soup flu, I don't know. But anyway, it's not good. So there was no Gen Con one year. So, since things are apparently back to normal in the world, such as it is, things not so normal here in the U.S., then, yeah, so people are back in action. And I believe this year's the 55th anniversary. So I could be mistaken. It might be the 54th, but it's 55th. Not the 55th Gen Con, because there was the dark year from the COVID, but 55 years since the beginning of Gen Con. So technically the 54th, I think, is how it all works. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So, some other things to keep in mind. If you have not been living under a rock, you're aware that certain events happened in the last few days. Who knows what the fallout of those could be? Remember, Gen Con is in a major city in the Midwest. It's a, I don't want to go down the political path here, but it's a largely blue city in a largely red state. You know, there are occasionally protests and whatnot there. I have no idea if there's going to be anything like that this year. We're going into election year, and it is very crazy at the moment on that front. Again, turn on the news if you don't know what happened over the weekend. And again, we have no idea what the blowback from that, if any, will be. So just keep that in mind. You know, keep an eye out. There's crazy people everywhere. There's never been anything like that happen, anything untoward happen at Gen Con related to that. But who knows? You know, there's lunatics everywhere. And there's people with very strong political opinions at Gen Con. I would have to assume largely opposed to the party that was physically attacked over the weekend. And then towards that point, there's also something more local to Gen Con. There was a group that intended on hosting some kind of award show that, and I don't remember who the group was. It's irrelevant because they've been told they can't do their award show. But they chose some very unfortunate terms of service that everyone seemed to take to mean they were precluding an entire ethnic and religious group of people. So Gen Con told them to pound sand, I believe is the course of events. because it appeared they were taking the side of some folks who have been doing a whole lot of protesting lately, and again, excluding a religious and ethnic group. So I don't know if there's going to be anything related to that. There could be protesters outside. I doubt GenCon will let them protest inside. I would have to imagine not, but their hands might be tied as far as like the rooms they don't control. Because the way it's been explained to me, the say you have the vendors hall that has Gen Con space, they rented that, they control that. But the hallways outside are technically the equivalent of city streets in Indianapolis. Gen Con cannot stop people from walking through there. As a lot of people found out the year that we had to wear masks, and people going to the Colts game just kind of laughed at them because they can't stop them because it's a public area, because it's a public building. So I don't know. Don't know if anything's going to happen. I highly doubt it. But I'm just advising people that, there could be something. There could be protests. Who knows? Things are crazy right now. So, anyway, those are the big news points. The main one being buy your badge if you're going to buy it. The other being just, people look out. I mean, hopefully you've already been taking this approach. Big public area, see an unattended bag sitting there for very long. Don't keep it to yourself. Could be something really bad. Hope not. Or someone just left their bag. It's what it is 99.9% of the time. But yeah, something like that. Just keep an eye out. That's all I'm saying. Owen, you got anything at all on this one?
Uh, no, I don't think there's any other important things to notify people of.
All right. So anyway, folks, hopefully we'll see you there. If you can't make it, or even if you can make it, you still want to see it, probably going to be getting some video and some pictures and whatnot while we're there. We'll try to post them to our pictures. We'll try to post a Facebook group, Twitter, and then we'll probably do like compilations and post them on as a video on YouTube. We might also just post them as the actual like post you can do on YouTube. So keep an eye out during the show. Just have to see who all we have there, what kind of phones and cameras and whatnot we've got, because it's kind of iffy who all is going to be going at the moment from our group. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out the other video or two that are about to be popping up here in the next couple days. But otherwise, we'll see you later.
See ya.